Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10
at their own 26.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12. 180.
On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
You look at the Steeler defense.
They were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you?
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Now it's Burrow. This will be caught once again by Brown. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right, then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Partner, I think this will want to ride very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Following the interception, here's Prescott. And got his man complete. And he'll take this to the other side. Midfield before going out of bounds. They give him a gain of 37.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost. And number two, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 47.
Here go 46. Hey, kill. Here go 46.
To throw is Prescott.
Now a short pass pulled in by Washington.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
run straight ahead with Warren. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
A gain of 12 yards.
12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Prescott.
Catch is made by Metcalf.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 yards to the 16 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. I take Florida.
On the give, it's Warren. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball is moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Now Prescott.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
Prescott able to use those legs of his to pick up the first.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
Yeah, here we go. 26 Florida.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
We're going to 53. Yeah!
Throwing. Prescott. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott.
And the Steelers go up by 2 touchdowns.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now 14-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
11. Gun. Stop. 180. Stop.
Burrow looking to pass. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. That last throw right there putting him already over 3,000 passing yards now for the campaign.
And given where we are in the season, Brandon, you have to think to yourself, if he stays healthy, I think 4,000's a given. I think 5,000 is not out of the question if he stays high.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in a shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
From midfield now, Burrow. Pass thrown right back to Joe Mixon.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Here we go, here we go. Right, 80, stop.
Throwing again, it's Burrow.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
And those have been a problem for them all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to cost your team chances.
Here's Prescott. Here's a diving catch right side.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. Prescott from the gun.
He'll find Metcalf.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30.
Play fake. Here's Prescott.
Now a short pass pulled in by Washington.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
To the right side and complete to Washington. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Dowdle going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Sometimes offense, you get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work with the whole hard. Finish in the end zone.
Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now 21-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor, maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't you practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it, but whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Here's Burrow.
Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
12.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Right, 80. 11, mighty. 11. 11 MT.
Burrow will throw. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott.
And the Steelers are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And a rout is on here in this first half. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he returns this to the 22.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
12. 11 MT, Tate. 11 Thomas. Stop.
Now it's Burrow.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. A Misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
11 MT, 11 M, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. 11 mighty, 11 mighty, 11, 11, 11, 11.
Now Burrow. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
I cannot imagine a more perfect half of football for one side, CD, and a more disastrous half of football for another side. But if you focus on the positive half, with this pick 6, you look at where that lead is at, and to think that we are only in the second quarter. My goodness.
I love the expression. My goodness, indeed. Pretty obvious. It's a free fall out there. Everybody gets a chance to make a play. And if you're on the field, you've got a great chance of being the next guy that your teammates are celebrating.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
11, 11.
Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have it.
And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by Jamel Dean. Well, that is now his 5th interception thrown in this game. And, Charles, you've got to tip your cap to this defense. I mean, they have been so impressive reading these passes, stepping in those lanes, and picking them off.
Yeah, sometimes the best offense is an excellent defense, and they've done exactly that. What do you think, partner? A season's worth of highlights in just 4 quarters? I think that's what we're seeing from this group. That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do you do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
That's complete. Bernard. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first.
Yeah, here we go.
They run here with Dowdle.
And he's going to get this one down inside the 15.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9. Brings up
Prescott now. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Hey, kill!
A handoff for Warren.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. The 3rd field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Steelers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Boswell good with the extra point. And it is 42-0. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot. Pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
11. Right 80.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Over the middle, complete. That's Sutton. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Now Burrow changing things up here.
12.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 39. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
And Burrow going to throw again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
11.
A gain of 26 yards.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. Dumps it off to Mixon. They'll go down to a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling the back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
Now it's Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Cortland Sutton from 6 yards away. And the Bengals are able to at least get one score back. Evan McPherson now for the PAT. So they get one score back, but still a long ways to go here in this 3rd quarter.
Bengals 7.
How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We got the plyometric. Ran about the lux, that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. People diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like the empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA.
Prescott off play action.
Now a short pass pulled in by Washington.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Catch number 44 on the year. It's a first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Here's Prescott. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. To throw is Prescott. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete.
I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
47. Here we go, 46.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. Down the sideline he goes.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. 66 yards.
And the Steelers have taken a 6-touchdown lead.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them is the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Gun. Got. 11 MT. 12.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. So the completion good for 7 there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Burrow looking to pass.
Short throw going to be caught by Waller.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
It's 4th down.
They'll run with Mixon. And he's got the first down. Yardage before being taken down at midfield. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
First down. A gain of 5.
Here we go.
And the San Antonio
Right, 80.
first down.
Playing clock.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Back now in Pittsburgh. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Let's get set. Dot.
From midfield now, Burrow. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
12.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Can. 11. Dot.
Back to throw here.
He completes this to Sutton.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 35. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
A gain of 15. First down, San
Here we go.
Antonio.
Right 80. 11 MT tank. 11 MT tank. 11 Thomas. Dot.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
This is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Jamar Chase
With career touchdown number 60.
And the Bengals get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out to this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Roman Wilson,
67 yards.
and the Steelers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Boswell good with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
11
They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter.
That's complete to his tight end, Waller. Yeah, he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the fourth quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a concert, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. but they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down.
11. Here we go.
Back to throw. Got a man open, it's Sutton. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
First down, Bengals.
11. Here we go. 180. Right up. 11 MT tape. 12.
And they'll send the tight end in motion.
Stop.
Back to throw again. Open man, and again it's Sutton. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
12. Stop.
Here's Burrow. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And yep, indeed, the flag is out.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
So after the loss of down, they'll come up here with a second and goal.
11 top. 180. Shot. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 11 MT. 11 mighty. Stop.
Burrow will throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, with the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback and giving him a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
Here we go. Stop. 180. 11. Stop.
Third and goal. Burrow. Throw left side complete. That's Sutton. That time 12 yards on the pass play, but still shy of where they needed to go. Fourth and goal.
Completed pass brings up a fourth down situation. Do you play analytics on this one? Well, you know, what do your analytics tell you about going for it here? I wonder what they would say.
They tell me you're down by this margin fourth quarter, you're going. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Maybe one final chance here to make this a bit more respectable as he'll go for it on fourth and goal.
Gun. Stop. 180. 12. 11. Hey, we working up the wide receiver. We working.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt, and it'll be a turnover on downs. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this team continues to stake its claim as Super Bowl favorites. They are now eyeing an 8th straight win as they begin this drive here in the fourth quarter. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
Right back to him on first down.
Well, Jerry is Sneed up to make the play defensively.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. A running play. It's Dowdle.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, that's to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for